Welcome back. We are going to finish off this third question, what kind of work inspires me, by doing something more on the practical side. And for those of you who have been waiting for this, thank you for your patience, and here it is. There was a psychologist named Holland, and he came up with 6 personality types as related to career. And so there is a quiz online that you can take that will help you to find what jobs will align with the kind of work that inspires you. Okay, so yes, you have thought about what kinds of work inspires you, and you should try to find a paying job that will align with that work that inspires you, so that your work will not feel hard and tedious and boring, right? It will feel as much as possible like play. Although it's important for me to say that there are seasons of everybody's life where you don't get to do work that is inspirational. You don't get to do work that feels like play. There will be seasons, maybe long seasons even, where you're having to do work that you hate, that you really despise, that don't bring out the best in you, that maybe even influence you negatively, right? Influences your attitude negatively, but simply you're doing it to meet the need, to pay the bills, to provide, to put food on the table, to send your kids to a private school, to help your spouse who maybe can't work at that time. Whatever the situation is, we should not think that we should enjoy our work all the time in every job. Your first couple of jobs will most likely not be that inspiring or enjoyable, but they will be worthwhile because you are learning and growing from those experiences, whether it's just learning how to show up on time, how to check in with a supervisor, how to accept constructive criticism, how to deal with customers, how to pitch a product or service. There are a million lessons, good, worthwhile lessons in every job. And that's what your focus should be on when you're in a job that is not the most enjoyable. Okay. It is still noble to show up to that job and do it for as long as the Lord has you there. Okay. With that said, if you go to gladio.org, gladeo.org/career-quiz, that, as of the time of this recording, is a working link to take a short, less than 10-minute quiz that will spit out some results for you at the end. It will show you which of these 6 career personality types you fall into. Okay, so if you've ever taken a personality test like the Myers-Briggs or an Enneagram or the Strength Finders or a DISC assessment, this is similar to that. You just answer some questions, multiple choice, and then at the end, the algorithm will give you some results. Okay, so these 6 personality types, they are realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. And I have summarized for you on this page what each of those are, okay? So in case for some reason you're just listening to the audio of this and you're not in front of your page, let me just read through these for you. Realistic personality type. Those are also called the doers or the builders. The realistic types, they enjoy working with practical things that you can see or touch, making them better, okay? So tools, animals, machines. Realistic personality types enjoy the outdoors and they like to work with things. There is a video on YouTube where the creator of Gladio actually gives you a lot of examples of each of these personality types. And actually, after you get your results, there is a whole link that goes to a page with examples of jobs that fall into these personality types, okay? And that will help you to connect these personality types to more specific jobs. Okay, the investigative personality type, those are also called thinkers and problem solvers. So these people enjoy analyzing and solving problems. They prefer observing, thinking, and understanding information and likes to work with data. So if you like to work with lots of data, you're an investigator. You like the investigative side of things. Okay, next is artistic. These are also called creators. They enjoy creating new ideas and things. They rely on feelings, imagination, and inspiration. They like to work with ideas and things. Creator could apply to lots of different areas, right? We are creators because God is a creator. And so, but this is more artistic, right? So like a writer, like a screenplay writer, or a content creator, or a YouTube influencer. A lot of them are creating content for YouTube consumption, but they are artistic. They inspire you. They're imaginative. So there's lots of kinds of creators. Even product design, engineering can fall under creator if you're on the engineering design. I hope that gives you some ideas. Social is a personality type. These are people who like to work with people. That would be me. I love to work with people. And they're also called helpers. So they enjoy working with and helping people. They have a strong desire to solve social problems, and they like to work with people. Sorry, I think that's a little repetitive, but you know what I mean. And you know if you are a people person or not, right? The next is enterprising, also called a persuader. You enjoy persuading, influencing, and leading people. So these are leaders. A lot of leaders are enterprising. They are persuaders that sell ideas and things. They like to work with people, but also with data. An enterprising personality kind of brings both people and data together. And the next one is conventional. The conventional personality type is an organizer. So these people enjoy structured tasks, working with numbers, records, or machines in an orderly fashion. These people also like to work with data. I highly suggest you go to this YouTube video with the link here, and you take the personality quiz and look through Gladio's website, because they will give you much more information than I have on hand off the top of my head. But I remember my students appreciating this quiz and enjoying the results. So it's not going to be your end all, but it will help you, I think, to confirm some of your hunches about what kinds of jobs you might be interested in. And it might give you some new ideas for jobs that you didn't consider, but that actually fall into your personality type. All right. And then here, I just gave you a little section to put in what your quiz results were and today's date, because the last thing I want to leave you with in this section is that you will change. You are growing, you are maturing, and you should not think that what your personality type is right now is permanent, is forever. It's probably not. The date is important because you just want a snapshot of where you happen to be today. And you need some place to start. You need a place to start. But know that you will grow, mature as the years go by. And that's good and normal and natural. All right, so have fun taking that quiz, and I'd love to know your results. If you want to email them to me, Brenda@WeLeadThis.com, Brenda@WeLeadThis.com. In general, if you have any feedback at any time during this course, I would love to hear from you and support you and answer any questions or concerns that you might have. Okay? All right, I will see you in the next session where we will tackle the next question, and that is right here, which is, what activities do I enjoy? What activities do I enjoy? And these are interests that you have. And now we are entering the 3 questions that together will form a zone of genius. What kind of activities do you enjoy? What are your interests? What are you actually good at? So that's thinking about your skills, your talents, your natural abilities. And third, what do people need and who do I want to serve? Okay, who do I want to serve and what do they need? If you can find the overlap of those 3 questions, that is your sweet spot. That is your zone of genius. That is the element that is a good target for you to find a line of work. And even if it's not going to be your career, anytime you're operating in that element, you're going to be happy. You're going to be in the zone. And so regardless of whether or not you can find a job in that sweet spot, we want to make sure we have that sweet spot and that we are making time for that sweet spot. Okay? So I will see you in the next session when we will tackle question 4.